If you ever wonder why taco truck green salsa is impossibly creamy even with zero avocado, well, I'm going to make it from scratch. Salsa Falsa is so good, especially when you make it at home with mini bean and cheese burritos, just like the viral videos that I've seen on social media. Okay, let's get started. So years ago, I made a video making the salsa, and you want to start with Mexican style gray squash. I chop it up, I roast a jalapeno, some garlic, chop up some onion, and I add 2 tomatillos. And these are not green tomatoes, they are from the gooseberry family. And I just roast it in an oven, like at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for about 20-25 minutes. And then you add salt, cooking oil, blend it up, and it's ready. But I'm making it different today. 1 gray squash, a Mexican gray squash, jalapeno, some onion. I'm gonna add 2 cloves of garlic, you can add 1. You could add salt, I'm gonna add some chicken bouillon powder, and I'm gonna do this in a pan. Just cut this into chunks. Okay, so I've added cooking oil. I added a 1/4 cup. You're probably thinking, why so much? Well, that kind of helps with the creamy part of this salsa. And just add that in. I'm gonna saute this for a little bit, add water, let it simmer, and then we're gonna blend it up. So now what I'm going to do is add water, cover with a lid, let it simmer for about 5 minutes, and then it should be ready to blend. Add more. By the way, I did not remove the skin on the garlic. It's okay. Okay, I'm going to add the liquid. I might not add all of it just yet. Make sure you get everything out. Okay, I'm going to eyeball some chicken bouillon powder. Add what you like. Salt. You'll want to blend it and puree it. And if you want this extra spicy, add all the jalapenos or serrano peppers that you like. Sure to give it a taste for salt and seasoning, adjust to your preference. Okay, so I don't have cooked pinto beans like to cook, but I do have canned. 2 cans of drained and rinsed pinto beans. I'm gonna add some cumin, ground cumin, garlic powder, onion powder, fancy light chili powder, and paprika. Also probably some like salt, pepper, chicken bouillon powder, but yeah. I added a little cooking oil to the pot. Turn this on. So I chopped up a little bit of fresh onion. This is going to make the fry oil and the beans, you know, aromatic with onion. I'll let that gently sizzle first. I've got my beans drained and rinsed. Put in there. I'm going to add a little bit of chicken bouillon powder, ground cumin, shake in some paprika, chili powder, eyeballing it all. You can start with like a 1/4 teaspoon of each. Onion powder and garlic powder. I'm gonna just mix that in. Gonna add some water. Could do like 3/4 of a cup, maybe a 1/2 cup. Again, and I'm just gonna let this simmer and soften. Give it some salt and pepper and let it cook. Okay, and this is how the beans are turning out. Oh, okay, so you're mashing some against the pot? Yeah.
Yes, that's what I'm doing.
I know. Okay, so you can mash those more.
Okay, I'm gonna continue.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'm working out of my cookbook today, and here's the recipe for the dough that I'm about to make. This is around 3 cups of all-purpose flour. 2 teaspoons. 1 teaspoon softened butter, shortening or lard works with this. I'm just going to break that apart. Hot water, starting with a cup. And I'm just going to combine. Go. Now I'm going to knead until the dough comes together. You want to make sure the dough is soft and pliable. If it's too stiff, you need more water. Now I'm going to make my dough balls like that. Place it right into the bowl. And then you repeat the process and divide the dough. 14, maybe 20, depending how big or small you make the dough balls. I'm going to place a damp tea cloth or a damp paper towel over these. Let them rest for minimum 15 minutes. I have other things to do. 20 minutes is how long I'm going to let these rest. Okay. So these are soft and pliable, ready to roll out. These have been resting. After I rolled them out, I like to rest them and onto a preheated griddle. Well, fail. There we go. Preheated enough for the dough to react within like the first 5 seconds, 5 or 10 seconds, just like this. And I'm just going to cook on both sides. And if you have a good, soft, tender dough that has rested, it's well rested, you will get these air pockets. And then I'm gonna, let's see, flip. There we go. Just like that. And then we close it, and then you repeat the process. There we go. Hot, hot, hot. Okay. So I've got some fresh tortillas already cooked here. And I kind of made them like, you know, not super small, but they're not like giant burrito sized. I have the beans, salsa, and here I have Oaxaca cheese. Use the cheese that you have. I'm using this today. Okay, let's assemble this. It's still kind of warm. Okay, so we're going to put our beans and then literally just shred. I'm just going to do this by hand. Shreds of this Oaxaca cheese. And then what I'm going to do is just do the little pull back. Go in, pull back. Okay, mini burrito. And I'm just going to make like 6 of these. What am I doing? Here we go. There we go. Okay, I'm going to repeat the process. I'm going to spray the griddle with some cooking oil, and then let's do that. Ouch! There we go. Okay, let those toast and kind of get melty, cheesy, and, you know, warm. Okay. Ah. Oh, that looks good. There we go. Okay, I've got my mini burritos. As you can see, this, I don't have a large hand, and look how the size compared to my hand. So, yeah. And then I got my own little salsa to dunk. Let's do it. By the way, shout out to my cousin for giving me this idea. And for those of you wondering, the way I made this green sauce or salsa, it's probably like at a medium heat. And this combination is just elite in my opinion. I love a good bean and cheese anything, and this salsa falsa is where it's at for me. So I hope you give this recipe a try. I hope you like it, and thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.